Hi, everybody. I hope that you're having an okay day. Make sure that you are aware of my legal disclaimer in the description box below. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and read this bottom part. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Sorry. I hope you guys are having a good day. For those of you that are new, this is Enlightened Journeys. My name is Astraea Love, and hopefully I'll get to entertain you and get you to connect with the Most High God and enlighten you. Okay, so now we're going to do the prayer. So I'm praying this for myself, but I'm also praying this prayer for you guys as well. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. So, what I picked up was that this is a weird message, because usually people don't have cops that are just like after them making fun of them, but there's crooked cops and some type of ex energy. This could be an ex friend, this could be an ex lover, this could be an ex partner, just an ex, like ex. Did I say friend? Ex friend, ex lover, ex partner, somebody that you used to associate. Oh, like ex co-worker. That could also be that. Ex-employer, again, any type of relationship. So that's the message that I got. So there's an ex and there's some cops, and honestly I don't feel like this is a large amount of cops, but these cops are attached to some type of secret organization that not all cops are part of, and that's why they're laughing at you, is because they're a part of this secret society, whatever. Anyways, so they sent a bunch of energy and magic your way, trying to throw you off hilter. Like yesterday, there was a card. I forget which card says this, but it's like in the reverse, it says a sneak attack. Somebody sends a sneak attack. That's kind of the same energy that I'm picking up on today. So, anyways, let's do some of these before we jump into the tarot. What is this saying? Haunted person, place, or home. Okay. Skeletons in the closet. So, past lifetime connection. Yeah. All right. So these cops are from another lifetime. I keep seeing like Agent Smith. Conflict. This is about you having a spiritual connection. To be quite honest, this, a spiritual connection. You're a spiritual healer and a spiritual warrior. Says pay attention to what other people say. This person, this cop energy, and this ex was a very vindictive and oppressive person. Now, what I am picking up is that you may have Papa Legba or Baron Somdi after these people because they're bad people. They should be very afraid of this. I don't know why people aren't. Like, and then it says demonic or spiritual attachment, demonically possessed person, black magic, and witchcraft. So, yeah, this group of people or whatever, cops, whatever these people are, that just came out, like all of this black magic, demonic attachment, bad person. They could be trying to label you as a bad person. If anybody goes, I'm not even playing, if anybody takes their dumbass to spirit, to Africa, I'm just going to tell you right now, if anybody even attempts Like, let me find out this is some white woman contacting Papa Legba to unalive somebody that's not white. Let me find out that shit and I will just lose my marbles, yo. But you don't have to necessarily not be white to still have a connection to Papa Legba. If you don't know who Papa Legba is, Papa Legba is an elderly man. Usually, well, he's either like a young child or an elderly man. That's how he shows up to me. He's got a really big straw hat. He has a cane and kind of limps a little bit. And that's Papa Legba. He's like actually really sweet and awesome. So he opens the doors for the other Loa or Orisha. So that it's like when we're talking about Santeria and Voodoo, they're using the same and like same entities. They just give them a different name, but they have the same traits and qualities and stuff. So Eshu or Elegba would be or the Orishas, the Santeria way of explaining it. And then, because Santeria includes Latin spirituality, Latin, and then it also includes African. Then you've got well, I would say it's Haitian Voodoo, but we got Papa Legba and Baron Samdi on the other side. Baron Samdi is the Loa that I am under. One of them. Again, like their ancestors, but they're spirits, but they're also forces of nature. I can't even explain their powers, their forces of nature, their entities. They rule over different, like Baron Samdi rules over the cemetery, the dead. He's the one that digs the graves for people. Anyways, whatever. And this is just like in general, if you don't have any connection, if you don't have a past life connection, and I'm not talking to you collective, I'm talking to whoever the cross watcher is. Whoever did this magic, they do not have a connection to Papa Legba. They contacted Papa Legba with the intent to harm somebody in the collective or to do trickery on them, and that pissed off Papa Legba. When I say pissed, like pissed. And so Papa Legba then goes to Baron Samdi and says, hey, can you help me out with this bad person? Okay. So anyways, just be careful when you are trying to seek out like an entity or a deity, or because technically these are like I said, they're deities, their powers, their personalities, their archetypes. Like the African spirituality is deep, and it's some of the most powerful. Like in my personal opinion, what I've seen deciphered is that Santeria is more powerful than Voodoo, only for one reason, and it's because they involve Jesus in Santeria. Okay, you have Olofi. Anyways, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But what I'm telling you is that these people that have this past life connection to you, they got some skeletons in the closet. They were going to like African spirituality and trying to get something done to you and trying to send you energy. Why would they do that? I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure why they would do that yet. So I heard something's they were definitely using Seven of Cups illusions, okay, to paint illusions around your name. So we got also Archangel Michael showing up right now. Not happy with the person that tried to start this conflict. Not happy with the person that went to the crossroads and made an offering. Not happy with the libations that are made. So I'm just going to explain to you. Papa Legba is extremely powerful. He holds the keys to pretty much everything. He's like Hecate. It's actually Hecate, not Hecate, but whatever. Again, she's the goddess of doorways, goddess of gates, goddess of getting into other places. She holds all the keys. So does Papa Legba. Papa Legba is also associated with keys. So you have to go to Papa Legba to even get, like, you cannot bypass Papa Legba to get to Baron Samdi or any of these other Loa. You have to go to Papa Legba, call Papa Legba, make an offering to Papa Legba, talk with Papa Legba. Then Papa Legba will decide whether he wants to open the doors to any of the Rishas. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm telling you this because you don't even realize that somebody went to go to Papa Legba to make an offering against you. And what did Papa Legba do? Papa Legba opened the door to spiritual, yes, but opened the door to Baron Samdi and told Baron Samdi to come through and handle this person that came to make this offering. That's why you just, especially if you're trying to make an offering against somebody that is African American, never ever do this. You will end up unalived. If you try to take out somebody that is actually genetically right now connected to these ancestors, and they are ancestors, but they're Loa, they're deities and orishas. Okay, you cannot just use an orisha to unalive somebody because you don't like them, or because you're jealous, or you want their shit. This cop has a lot of skeletons in the closet. All right. I want to know what this is even about. Well, how did these police get onto you? We got Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah. So, may signify a male under 30 who is self-confident, charming, and generous. Nature lover, enthusiastic, active, and involved. Very emotional, courageous, has strong convictions, encourages and inspires others to do their best. Outgoing and gregarious personality. Who is this? I feel like this is somebody that was snitching on you to the police. Yeah, that's what that is. So you have a very immature, young energy that was calling the police on you. Are you fucking serious with this crap? This is all because in another lifetime, you had a spiritual connection. These people didn't. You had a connection to God, and you were a spiritual healer and a spiritual warrior. So that's why they're upset this lifetime. Let's just say that. Because I'm like, why? Why would anybody just target you and start making up shit? They're lying. You could have been, maybe you're living in a haunted home, haunted place that's causing part of this problem to occur because of whatever Native American curses that are on the land. They could be, and again, these things, these ancient, I call them old world curses because they come from an old world. Like, they don't come from right now them being done. Like right now, somebody's not going to curse you and curse your chickens and curse your horse. Okay. They would curse your car. So like when I see these old ass curses, like this haunted person plays their home, this is basically me being shown somebody living on haunted Indian grounds. And that being like there's programs in the land because of all of the people that were slaughtered there or sacrificed. Like I'm literally getting Anasazi, like they were sacrificing and eating people on the land that you live on, that somebody lives on in the collective. And so there was such an injustice done. This is a weird thing that I'm seeing right here, but I just got to explain what my vision is showing me. There were so many atrocities that were done on this land that caused an injustice and such an imbalance in the earth that something's happening that keeps getting triggered to call for help. And that call for help is somebody snitching and snitching on you to the police, right? And that's how the police, it's because of this curse that's on this Native American land, this cursed home, cursed place, or whatever. Okay. And I don't feel like there was a witch that lived there that cursed it. No, this is Native American cursing. And I do feel like it's the Anasazi. This is not like the Navajo. I don't even know if the Navajo people did any curses, but whatever. I am strictly picking up the Anasazi. So there was probably like thousands and thousands of sacrifices done on the land you live on. You may want to research into that if you're still living in this haunted place. I feel like you may be haunted only because you're living there, but if you were to move, the haunting would become less and less and less. You may still be stuck with the triggers of being in a haunted place, but if you're not clairvoyant to the point where you're seeing the haunting, it's still going to be there. It's still going to be freaky, but it's not going to be as to the worst degree. So this Page of Wands has got the Ten of Swords in the reverse, which means their frustration, complacency, they've been doing the same thing for too long. If a lawsuit or court case is pending, and this is what we're talking about, because I do feel like this background cursing, that is not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. This literally has to do with the Native Americans cursing the land that you live on. Okay. And it's for anybody that this curse and haunting falls on, anybody that tries to live on the lands, because again, the Native Americans did not want other tribes taking over their lands. So that's what this is about. But it says, if a lawsuit or court case is pending, you will lose. Lies and intrigue. This is the person that was making false reports on you. They do feel younger to me. I feel like you are older than this person. But it's talking about if this person was making false reports on you and there's a court case pending, they're going to lose. Lies and intrigue. What did I say about somebody lying on you? Okay, so we have a little bit of a background situation with, yes, this does have to do with everybody being haunted. Again, I think that this person could be a neighbor to you, or they could be a stepchild, like somebody you would really not expect to call the police on you or to make a report against you. Someone makes trouble for you, bad luck plagues you for several months. And like I was just saying, if you were to move out of this haunted place and into another place, the bad luck would plague you for a few months. You would still feel haunted, but you wouldn't be living in a place that was actually haunted anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? You may still feel the remnants of that for a few months afterwards, but you would recover. So a major change in your life will improve your outlook. And this is giving the advice to this person that this is the reason. Like, I'm honestly picking up the energy of a teenager, or maybe a couple teenagers. And we got the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this could have been a family that was calling the police on you, because this is another person that also did the snitching. Another child energy signifies a male under 30, unpredictable and difficult to understand, a quitter and imposter, not as he appears. He will be exposed, exaggerates and tells white lies. More again with the lying. White lies are like lies that are not supposed to hurt anybody, but anytime that you tell any type of lie, and I know that we're not perfect, and I don't expect you to be perfect, and please don't expect me to be perfect, but like white lies are like lies that you don't think are gonna really like you may, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what a white lie would be. It would be like telling white lies that you think are not going to hurt people. You're trying not to hurt somebody's feelings, so you tell them a white lie. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. So yeah, so you got Page of Swords in the reverse. It says that do not trust this person. Obviously, this person wants to target you and mess. I mean, I want to say bully. This person wants to bully you. They bullied their sibling or whoever this other young person is into calling the cops on you. They didn't really have a reason to do it other than everybody that's living around you and on the land that you're living on and by you and is a neighbor to you. They're also cursed and haunted because of this Native American stuff that I am picking up on. So maybe these people, if it wasn't this exact situation, maybe these people would act differently. I think it's weird that almost all of these cards, well, no, actually not all of them. Okay. But they were trying to create some type of illusion around you or about you. I'm not exactly for sure why they were doing this. Oh, because you're the Nine of Pentacles energy. So they basically were seeing you as somebody to mess with, that they're looking at you as somebody that's alone, that's not going to stand up for yourself. This Nine of Pentacles is like a very dainty woman, talks to the birds. So you could have psychic abilities, you could talk to the birds, you could have money and possessions. These people wanted your money and your possessions, point blank period. Like I picked up from the beginning. Why is this cop doing this? Because there's something the fuck to be gained from it. Whatever it is to be gained, it would mean your life being sacrificed, which if you look at how Aaliyah died, that was a sacrifice. I mean, allegedly, okay? Allegedly, Beyonce or Jay-Z had something to do with drugging Aaliyah and putting her on that plane, allegedly, okay? And then basically what they did was a destiny swap and gave Beyonce Aaliyah's future, the future she would have had. If you don't believe me, ask Spirit, ask the spirit of Aaliyah, ask her to show you a message. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's over and done now. But like I said, the karma of doing that is coming back right now. And it's about to slam these people into the ground. I mean, I don't even know. God, am I even supposed to reveal what's going to happen to these people? God decided it doesn't matter whether you reveal it or not. It's still going to happen. And may worse things may even happen. So anytime that you unalive somebody, just to let you all murderers know, anybody that unalives another person, do you remember the curse of Cain? The curse, how God cursed Cain, like with all that stuff? It was like, I forget what he said in the curse, but you know what I mean? You know the curse of Cain, the mark of Cain. Why did Cain get cursed? Because he killed his brother. So anybody that unalives anybody else or has any hands in doing that intentionally, trust me, anybody that is an actual unaliver or a murderer, okay, murderer, anybody that is doing that is getting cursed by God, just to let you know. So it's not like they get to walk away and have a free life. No, they get cursed by God. The same curse that Cain got, only it's like the protection aspect is not there. See, the way that the Cain was cursed was like, if Cain's like, somebody's going to kill me right away. Cain and God's like, no, you're going to live your life out and suffer because that's how I want it to be. And if anybody tries to do anything to you, I will do what they try to do to you, to them and their family and their kin 10 times amplified, 10 times worse. I will do to them. So that was the protection part of the curse. Nowadays, people that are unaliving other people are just getting cursed. They're not getting any protection. So anyways, the Nine of Pentacles talks about money and possessions are safe if you are cautious and disciplined. So these people were after your money and your possessions, okay? Rely on your own instincts. Yeah, watch out for your financial interests. Research. Do not trust financial advisors. Just don't. I'm going to put your cards down here. Just do not trust financial advisors, okay? You may want to get a new tax person. You may come into a large sum of money, possible inheritance or lottery winnings, investments pay off. So somebody was seeing you as being successful and that made them upset. We have the Nine of Wands. So the 10 of Wands in the reverse to the Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's showing me that these people, these two individuals, and this is sad. I hope that they're not teenagers. I hope they're not below the age of 18 because that seems really sad, but they shouldn't have done this to you. Whatever they did, whoever else they turned on to attacking you or whatever this is about, this is just playing jokes on somebody or whatever this is about. They shouldn't have done it. Now these people are going to have to prepare. They're going to be permanently wounded and injured. See the boo-boo? See that guy's got like a little bandage on his head? That's like somebody striking your mental health down. Yeah, it says be on the defensive, prepare for an assault, keep resources in reserve. They will be surrounded by trouble. They feel emotionally and physically tired from the constant conflicts and setbacks in their life. No, but these people were causing you to have constant setbacks, constant mental strife, constant fear. Like, this is what I'm saying. These people are unaware of themselves and what they were doing to others. And trust me, if they're doing this shit to you, they're doing it to other people too. Anybody that tries to infiltrate you in your sleep and reprogram your subconscious mind to be what they want you to be is somebody that is batshit, full blown, crazy, insane. And they need they need a problem. They need to be given a problem, a disease, or an issue, or a freaking court hearing or something to preoccupy their time, because clearly these two idiots have way too much time on their hands. Instead of investing into their own subconscious minds, like planting seeds that they would want to grow in their own life, they sit around waiting for you to fall asleep so that they can plant the seeds in your mind and project a bunch of shit to you, because that's all they know about. No. I rebuke these people in the name of Jesus. No is the answer, but inner strength and perseverance will see you through. No matter how bad it gets, you must reach the end. These two little shithead idiots are not going to be stealing your destiny or your money or your life or anything else. And their mother, I want to say their whore of a mother, but I don't want to be that rude, but like their whore of a mother. No, their mother is not really a whore, but she acts like one. She acts horrible. This Queen of Cups in the reverse is this could either be another neighbor or this could be the mother to these two youngins. Okay. So again, it'll be different for each person, but signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions, cruel, and seeks revenge. Perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest. This is the one that told these two people. This woman told these two people to call the police on you. That's just straight up clear to me. So if you've been having issues with cops driving by your house, like being all suspicious, doing suspicious shit, trying to catch you up. Yeah, they lost their gifts. They lost their powers and authorities. These people have lost their gifts and their powers and their authorities. Point blank, period. Says that she uses people and then discards them. Do not trust her. But yeah, this woman has made false reports against you. And I do get that these are all neighbors. The Lovers. So yeah, you're in the Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers, and this really bothered somebody. This woman didn't want you to be single. She was trying, she doesn't want you to be with somebody. She wants you to be single. So she was trying to send energy. Now, whatever the police are using technology-wise, Most High God, I'm going to ask that you intervene on that. Because whatever the police are using technology-wise and scientifically or whatever to invade other people's privacy and to try to sell them on the dark web and do all this illegal shit, I'm going to ask that you intervene on these three people and everything that they started. Okay, because I feel like this Lover's energy, you could actually be with somebody right now that is compatible for you. It says an important decision must be made, but it does talk about you being very attractive and beautiful, and that's why I think that these people were all turned on to, like, revved up to come for you, because you are attractive and because they're ugly. These people should really apologize to you. They should just apologize to you and leave you alone. That would be the best thing for them, because then they wouldn't be engaging warfare with the Most High God. Like, it shows that they're going to be wounded anyways, and on the defensive, and they have to prepare for an assault because of all of the lying, all of the lying about you. And now they're pissed off at you and throwing a fit and trying to find somebody else to throw energy and send black magic to you, because God has blocked them from tapping in spiritually. God's taken their power. They lost their powers and authority. God's taken it away. So yeah, the Magician in the reverse. What I say, they would have to go find another dark magician to send black magic to you, because their powers, gifts, and abilities have been revoked and are taken from them. Could you even imagine having spiritual gifts and then you abuse them and you torture somebody else? And I do feel like these people tortured you and tormented you. You use your gifts to torture somebody else, then all of a sudden you fuck around and you find out that God is real and God strips you of all of your gifts and abilities, and then you're just a normal person that has no power whatsoever. That's why these people are mad, because literally they threw away their power, their gifts and abilities by attacking you. And the only reason they attacked you is because of jealousy, because you're the Nine of Pentacles and you have a love contract. So that was enough for them. That was enough for them to stimulate their hatred to the point that and their jealousy and envy to the point where they just decided that they were going to take you out because you have a better life than they do. Well, let me just tell you, they're a vindictive person. You're a kind person. You are a better human than they are. Okay. And I know people say that other people are not better than other people, but that's actually not true. There are people that are good people that make correct choices, that continue to stay in alignment with the Most High God, that literally are obedient and loving creatures that would literally not even harm a fly. Okay. People that are humanitarians, there's people like that. And then you have other people that, build bombs, like to create nuclear warfare and all sorts of naughty things that they shouldn't be doing by joining the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? So you can say, just looking at it from that, some people are better than other people's. If you have like somebody that's a gang member that's unaliving and torturing other people beforehand, are you going to say that that person's better than somebody who does charity work and is in alignment with source and helps everybody that they meet? Like, this is what I'm saying. You can't throw everybody into the same barrel, because we're not all crabs in a barrel. Okay. This one's a lobster. The rest of those were crabs. Y'all made a mistake. It's okay to make a mistake, but it's not okay to try to become a lobster when you damn know that you are just a little crab. All right. So the Magician in the reverse. You may be selfish. This is literally talking about these people, why they came for you in the first place. First thing on the Nine of Pentacles card says money and possessions are safe if you are cautious and disciplined, right? Now this is going to talk about why. Now they're going to go to another Black Magician, because they've already gone to 3 about this. And all of those magicians have had their gifts revoked as well. They're like really rebuked, revoked, taken, stolen, whatever. Could you imagine being a spiritual practitioner that curses people for a living? This is the only thing that you can do because you're like mentally retarded. And then all of a sudden, God smites your mind and you can't do any more spells, which means your business ends. Over this situation, that's happened to 3 magicians. Now, this new magician that they're going to go to, this new magician may not even do the work on you. This new magician may look in, if they're smart, we're going to see if they're going to look in the spirit. If they're smart, they would look into the spirit and see that you are not to be, that you are a lobster, that you are not a crab, and that you don't need to be played with on no type of level. Okay. And going to see that these people are crabs and that maybe the work should be done on them because they won't leave you alone, right? This dark magician's most likely going to be somebody that's part of your soul family. And that's weird that just so happens. This is how you know that God is doing this and that this is like literally God's hand. God bring the next dark magician they go to is like literally somebody that's connected to the same spirits as you are. But it talks about, this dark magician accepting money because they're in a selfish and manipulative and relentless pursuit of it. They attempt to control and deceive other people. They don't recognize good opportunities when they see them. They lack clear thinking. They refuse to accept the reality of the situation. No control over bad luck, again. But it will eventually go away. Indecision, anxiety, and distraction plague that person. So again, I hope that they're not confused about this, because they're going to be wiped off the board. They're going to be wiped off the table, just like these people are. Only God wants these people to suffer. And I'm surprised, because usually God is like, oh, if you're young, whatever. But God's like, no. These people should have not came for you because you have spiritual gifts. And I'm feeling very toxic right now. Like I feel the most toxic, disgusting energy that makes me want to throw up. It's the energy that I woke up feeling with, and not today. And I just no. Like you said, return to sender. But this is divine timing. You're getting real time messages. I want you to know that this is because you have money and love in your life. Those are the two things that these people are jealous about. And I guess the 10 of Pentacles, they're also jealous about that you have a home. But come on, you need a home to live in, that you have an inheritance from God. See, these people want to attack you, and they want to attack you in the physical, but they don't have a reason to do so. And they also want to attack you in the spiritual and the magic realm, and the psychic realm, even though their reason is envy and jealousy. That's their reason. That's their reason. It says affluence and importance. Again, these people don't want you to meet anybody, talk to anybody, have anyone in your life. These people are very weird, very demonic entities. It says material success. Like I straight up, if these people were, I'm glad that they're not my neighbors now, and I'm glad this is my situation. But if these were my neighbors, I would know that these people were demons. I would know what they were. Okay. And I would be doing continuous. But when you're already living on Native American cursed land, that's one thing that it's just, God's the only thing that can get you out of that. Let me just tell you. So yeah, it says material success, security achieved through conventional wealth building methods. They don't like that you're able to use your spiritual gifts or abilities or whatever, your artistic ability, whatever it is, your creative ability to make money. They're jealous of that because they don't have that. They want you to stoop down to their level and be a loser like them. But why would you do a version of you, which could be actually completely wrong, because everything about you so far is, and these people, their inability to stop bullying and their inability to walk away, and the amount of money that's spent on this magician has to accept the work. He bet this, and I am picking up this as a dude, this dude will never be doing work ever again. Not that type of work anyways. If he accepts this work, now if he accepts the job, gets paid by them, and does the spell work on these people, this person will be promoted. So yeah, they didn't like that. They really didn't like that being said right then. This Queen of Cups and has paid this magician to do. This magician doesn't do the work on you and does it on this Queen of Cups. This magician will be promoted in the spiritual realm. If this magician does the magic on you, they will be they'll be taken out of their rank and their gift. They will be in the same boat as the rest of these people without having any ancestral protection, no magic, can't cast a spell, can't tap in, can't do shit, can't even go to the spiritual realm and ask for nothing, can't say nothing, won't be heard for nothing. God's going to turn away from y'all. Straight up, total rebuking of a magician in the energy. This is like being returned to sender. Let's see what they're going to do. What choice are they going to make, God? So we can know what we need to do. Yeah, temperance in the reverse. That's not a good sign. This is showing me that this magician is going to be a archangeling and volatile period with the, or by act. Yeah. Danger of drowning or accident at sea. React to conflict with calm. Like I just said, if I don't give a shit where they are. This person's going to be drowned, literally drowned. Possibly, if this person lives by an ocean, this magician in the reverse, if they go by the ocean, I am not even playing. There are things that will come out of the ocean and snatch this person up. like mermaids, like la sirène, la sirène. So yeah, this is why you play. You don't no temperance whatsoever, which means no control. They're not going to have control over what the catastrophe is that's going to hit this world. But the fact that they're to blame for it, that's really business venture. Business partnership is advisable. Teamwork is essential for achieving your goals. Preparation, it will pay off with profit. Competence, you do everything right in others' eyes. Somebody wants me to change the message. Like if I change the message, the future will change. You want to hear something that's a lie. I don't have the ability to speak lies into creation and then have that take over the creation. Like if I do that, I wouldn't even do readings. I would just. So yeah, these people have been causing you to have headaches, backaches, neck aches. Just know that they're going to pay for everything they put you through. God's not going to let it go. Six of Cups. This says focus on happy pastimes. Like when this stuff happens, try to stay as positive as possible. Concentrate on pleasant, happy memories and good times to comfort you in times of trouble. Remember the good times and let go of the bad. Someone or something from the past bring. That's going to literally collective. But these other people, I want to know more about what they did. I don't even know how this police officer is involved, but I feel like the dark web, there's something to do with the dark web. Knight of Wands says this is somebody that is also attached to the situation. This Knight of Wands could be an ex, whoever they are. They're good at starting things, never at finishing them, never at maintaining stuff. This is a user and abuser. This Knight of Wands energy. This could be somebody that they're trying to send in because they know that you'll never accept an offer from this dark magician, from this Queen of Cups, from this Page of Wands in the reverse, or a Page of Wands. See, I feel like they're supposed to. What fucking church tells you that you can go around cursing people using Jesus's name? Does anybody know? Is there a church that says shit like that? Because I've never been to one. Of course, I've only been to like Catholic church, but still, we don't go around saying I curse you in the name of Jesus. That's definitely not part of it. So I don't know. I don't know where this person's getting this crap from. If they're being told this shit from an adult or from an actual person that is in some type of church that would say you can use Jesus to curse other people. Like what did you just say? You mean the guy that said turn the other cheek? You mean that guy? You want me to curse somebody in that guy's name? Are you fucking serious? Excuse my language, but seriously, just don't. If you want to live life easily, stop being offended by language, stop being offended by people's opinions, stop allowing other people to affect you. That's the best thing that I can say, because that's what all that these people want to do is they just want to be able to affect you. It's kind of sad and lame. Yeah, we're calling judgment on the situation. There's no way you're going to be accepting this Knight of Wands running in. See, these people want to break you down to the point where you would have to accept a handout. Then they want to send in some douchebag to literally come give you a crappy offer of death, like a cup with death or some shit in it. Okay, they literally think that like and I'm telling you, these people do not know you. Even if you were broke, without a home, homeless, clothless, the whole thing, without food, shelter, you still have intuition. You would never accept an offer coming from this Knight of Wands or from any of these people. And you have every right to defend yourself against them in whatever way you feel necessary, whether it's prayer, talking to God, taking salt baths, doing black salt, whatever it is that you feel you need to do. Just if you are going to do anything that looks like magic, make sure you involve the Most High God, because the Most High God's going to make sure, first of all, if it is anything like that, it's not going to hurt nobody. And You could always, instead of doing shit like that, just ask God for help and God will help you. But God's showing you that these people, they're under judgment. Whatever this police energy is, they're under judgment. Whatever, if it's not a cop, then it could be a PI, it could be a detective. It's somebody that's part of the same secret organization that these people are part of. So that's why they're crooked, because they're already in the police organization, but literally, yeah, God's calling judgment on this dark magician. Or they could be in the police academy or something. There's somebody that's personally knows these people. That's why they have a secret angle in, and they're working with their cousin or brother cop or whatever, that type of situation. This isn't like they met a cop and they're like, hey, want to torment and stalk the collective. This is like these people knew that somebody was in police academy or graduating school, and then they wanted to take full advantage of their authority and power to use that shit against you, to cause you to be in fear and in lack mindset, so they could demonically have you possessed and then have you thrown away, put in a mental institution, so that then they could sweep in and take your inheritance, take your gifts, or just sacrifice you and have you unalived in some type of way so that they can gain monetary success. Again, I'm going to be very clear with this. This is even the alleged destiny swap that was done with Aaliyah and Beyonce did not give Beyonce. Beyonce has to continually sacrifice more people, okay, energetically, and all that shit. Like, it did not give her, and even all of the stuff she did with Ifa and Oshun and all that shit, trying to cast spells on the world. Let me just be clear that the Most High God is above every Orisha, every Loa, every source God, is above everything else. Okay. And so that's why you take it to the Most High God. The Most High God's the one that's actually bringing this judgment in. It's like, no, enough. And if God tells the devil, hey, devil, you can't do any more to this person, then this is why we're not even seeing the devil in this situation, even though we saw demonic possession in one of these cards. So they're calling, you're getting judgment. This judgment is going to cause you to be in the Six of Wands, which is you coming into fame. I knew that this had to be about you getting, oh, there's the devil, about you getting some type of victory or fame or success or inheritance or money or whatever. Now, these people, they programmed attack to come to you in the night. If you end up waking up in the middle of the night, anytime at 12 p.m. or at 3 a.m. or at 3:30 or at 4:30, and if you're like, why am I awake? Then I would pray Psalm 91, because why you're getting woken up in the middle of the night, my dear, is because God is giving you confirmation. God is waking you up to be like, hey, I'm not going to let you sleep and just get pummeled by this energy weapon attack. You need to be up, you need to be moving around. I want you to be aware. But that's why that's happening. So yeah, it says your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled. Hard work and careful planning result for inglorious success, fame, public recognition, and honor. Victory. So this is you coming up into fame given to you by the Most High God, which is going to look a little bit different than fame that's given to you by the devil. So, like I said, when they do things through the devil, they have to keep doing them because the devil can't create anything, etc. And the devil's a liar. So the devil says, oh yeah, you can destiny swap this and that and that. And it's not even possible. All they did was take somebody's life from them, which basically condemns them to hell for what they did. For all the destinies that they swapped, all of that energy is being reversed. So whatever that means, however that shows up, however that it's not for us to judge or decide, but however that shows up, I'm just showing you that however it's going to show up is going to be you getting fame and success and recognition. That's the very thing that these people were afraid of, you receiving recognition. And for some reason, these people they're very adamant about you not being able to make money while using your gifts. These people are extremely adamant about that. They're very adamant about you not being allowed or able to use your gifts. And so this is what they're doing. They're telling people, whoever will listen, that the way that you're divine is because you do black magic. Okay. So we know that that's not true. The only reason that people have spiritual abilities is because they have a soul. Now, if you don't have a soul anymore, aka Queen of Cups in the reverse, you can't use spiritual abilities because you don't have a soul to tap in. So that's what's happened to these three people. This Queen of Cups in the reverse is, and to this Knight of Wands. So 4 people. And there's a lot more than just 4 people that this woman has destroyed with being a psychic vampire to them and getting them to do horrendous things. This person tricks other people into doing heinous crimes against others, to creating lots of injustice. So, yeah, they seriously want you to 8 of Cups. If you're a tarot reader, if you have a platform, if you have a platform, if you have a chat room or a blog, if you, whatever this is that you do, if you're a content creator, they want you to stop creating content. They want you to leave, and they want you to erase everything that you've ever created. And so that's why they want you to 8 of Cups. That's why I was showing you. They want you to walk away from your divine calling so that they can do it, even though they don't have souls or spiritual abilities. This is somebody that they just don't want you to succeed at anything. They don't want you to have anything in life. And so is that fair? While these people sit around having help and all this other bullshit and support and whatever, and that they're getting, I mean, they're getting punished right now, but still, these people think it's okay for them to be able to work and get paid, but you, somebody else, same skin color and everything, so it's not a racial thing, but you, somebody else, they literally are feeling like you should not be allowed to make money using your spiritual gifts, using what God gave you. They don't want you making money. They don't want you spreading light. They don't want you being a joy to this world. They don't want you showing love. They don't want you receiving love. I mean, what type of sick in the brain piece of SHIT person sits around having all these luxuries around them, being ungrateful for everything in their life, but then throwing the big F you to God, to the sky, saying, I don't think that they should have this. I don't think that they should have that. Why would this person think that God even is interested in the teeniest about what they think? That what they think is irrational, illogical, doesn't make any sense. It's psychotic, it's jealousy, it's envy, and it ain't nothing more than that, other than this person's got a weak ass spirit. They're weak as shit. If they even have a soul at all, they are weak people. This is weakness. This is a psychic vampire. If you were to go to the Satanic Bible, the only thing that was worth anything out of that entire book, because most of it was bullshit, was the one little section that they describe psychic vampires. If you could go and read that, you would know who this person is, because this person is a psychic, is exactly what the Satanic Bible describes as psychic vampire. Somebody that a lot of the times they could be disabled, but not all the time. They're just people that do not want to contribute to society. I mean, there's a whole thing about them. They're always trying to guilt trip other people and to get so that they can have other people's energy and all sorts of shit. But yeah, you're dealing with a lot of manipulation, and the police in the reverse. I was wondering when this was going to come up. The Chariot in the reverse. So again, this talks about police being corrupt. It says them trying to gain success over you through underhanded means, ruthless in dealing with others, exploits others for their own advancement, wins by intimidation. Bitch, we ain't afraid of you, police. You can literally try to instill fear into some random ass person. Why in the F would a bunch of male cops be after one woman who hasn't done anything, hasn't done shit, hasn't done anything? Why would these police officers think that they could just abduct you, possibly RAPE you, put you in prison, and there would be nothing that comes of it? They obviously don't fucking think that God exists. They don't believe in the Most High God. That's their biggest mistake, because that's God is going to take away every authority and power that they've ever had. It says defeat, restlessness, a strong desire to change one's life. No shit. It says no concern for others' feelings and needs. Obsessed with money and power. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Crooked ass cops. You're on your last limb. You might as well quit while you have the opportunity, because in the future, you won't have the opportunity to quit. You'll just be dragged to hell, literally, and left there. You keep coming for this chosen individual without having any fucking reason to, you will be put in a ditch. I'm not even kidding. These cops, if they keep coming for this innocent individual for no reason, that something very bad is going to happen to them. Very bad. They need to 8 of Cups this situation and walk away from whatever they thought they were going to gain from falsely imprisoning you and making you a victim. These people need to understand it doesn't matter how many bullets they have. Every single bullet that they have would never, ever reach you and my collective. Doesn't matter if these people have bulletproof vests. God can create bullets that can go through a bulletproof vest. Trust me, anything that man has made, God has created every molecule behind it. And so trust me, if these people were ever going to try to do any injustice against you, they would find out that they would be the ones getting, like, this is like somebody walking in unknowingly. These cops are being called by these people to torment your life. They have already gotten together to agree that they're going to do this, that they're all going to work together to try to get you caught up, try to get you in prison so they can steal your money somehow, try to get you put in the courts or in a mental institution so that they can take from you and siphon your energy. Not even thinking that, like, that maybe you have ancestors, that these people did not even think that when they're trying to walk into your space that they're walking into a lion's den, and these people don't have no markings, so they're definitely going to be eaten by these hungry lions. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting, is that you're like John Wick of the spirit realm, and these cops keep trying to walk into your reality when you could easily put them down with your abilities. And these police officers have lost their gifts. Whatever vow they took or oath that they spoke when they became a cop, that vow has been broken. And so God is not upholding anything with these people. These people are going to be put in dangerous situation because these cops came for you relentlessly and wouldn't stop. They're going to be put in situation after situation after situation until they're eventually unalived by some type of criminal, because that's what they were trying to do to you. And trust me, like I said, anybody that unalives another person is cursed. Okay? You are cursed for doing that. So instead of being mad at me for talking about it, maybe the people that are murderers should just apologize to God, repent, and ask for forgiveness, and God would lift the curse. But as of now, I don't see, all I see is that all of these people are caught up by a higher authority that is AKA the Most High God, that knows that all of these people are working together. And so it's only a matter of time, if that, before these people are in the death. Like, I'm not playing. You had the ability to spiritually slay them. And then they come in charging into your space, wanting to obstruct justice right in front of your eyes, not even knowing that part of your divine life mission is to bring about justice and to remove people that are in power, right? That are in unlawful power. This death card is not for you. There will not be no, you're going to be in fame and public recognition. Everybody else that's in Hollywood that's a predator is going to be taken down. And then you're going to rise to fame. They're having judgment called on them. They're going to be locked away. God's not going to allow you to enter into anything where you're going to be super famous until these predators are removed and or made aware that things are changing and the old ways are not going to be the new ways. Okay. That's not going to continue. Now you're dealing with chosen ones. That's the game changer. That's the thing that changes the game. Okay. So these people, like I said, what are they doing? They tried to get you unalived by these cops. They were trying to get these cops to unalive you. And to the degree of the plot that these people had made to unalive you, I don't even want to tell you about it because it's going to make you upset. And that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here is to show you that even if these cops were going to create your death and they had premeditated your murder and plotted it out with these people and everything like that on how to get you caught up and get you persecuted and put away and unalived. Even if they would have attempted to do this, death would have fallen on them. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have an angel of death, a serious death angel watching over you, making sure that nothing touches you while you sleep, and that these people do not come to your house and try to slay you because while you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Over greed and lust for power. They're not going to get in, every single person associated with them, their organization and their secret society organization will lose their lives and lose power, and they'll die of diseases if they try to come for you. That's what it is. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So it says that these people's priorities about taking you down dangerously out of balance, even though things appear to be going well, scandal, loss of innocence. These people are entering a world where people play for keeps, not for the weak or cautious. And what did I say about this person being one of the most weakest people I've ever seen in my life? Says that they stay on a self-destructive path, even though they know that's clearly the wrong thing to do. They cause their own pain. So again, while people are being unalived in their organization and in their general lives, and while their family members pass away, they can just know that they're to blame for that. Why is that happening? Because they decided to come for a chosen one that actually mattered, one that the earth goes, you know what? I'm going to take that hit for the collective because I need the collective here. Definitely more than I need any of you other people here. The proportion of things are like blown out. Yeah. And this is the energy that they're in, total chaos, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they're focused to handle several types of responsibilities simultaneously, which is not their strength. Work is monotonous and each day is drudgery. Rethink the basic ideas behind your work and projects. They may be doomed because the basic underlying idea is not sound. Correct this and you might get things back on track. So again, they're whatever they were stealing from you, whatever this body of work is that they want, all of it, they can't have it because it belongs to God. And you're the Empress. This is all about you being the Empress. I knew it, yo. So which means that you have a loving relationship between mother and child, creativity, personal growth, and self-development. Success brings freedom, material comfort, security, and protection. Wealth may separate you from your roots and sense of self. You spend too much time indoors. Get out more. Pleasure, fertility, excellent physical condition and health, loving relationship between mother and child. So this could be about them trying to sacrifice your child or sacrifice you. I am specifically getting that it is like cops. The cops are trying to sacrifice you. So I don't know what the fuck they worship, but I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. And I ask that God do a full return to sender and remove all demonic forces from the police. What the shit? Call judgment on those cops. They shouldn't be doing that anyways. Nobody should be. If you're a cop, you shouldn't be premeditating a murder plot in your mind against a woman. Okay, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You're very, 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 very wrong for that. Very wrong for trying to plot the death of a chosen. Very wrong. And so you're suffering. Just know, police officers that are doing this, just know that your suffering will be immense. It'll be too much to bear. And you may be taking that gun that you shoot other people with and putting it to your own fucking head and pulling the trigger because you should have never fucked around. Never fucked around with an innocent person. How many other innocent people did you already unalive that you got away with? You should have been thanking your lucky stars that you got away. This straight up, the tower in the reverse, they're in the tower in the reverse. It says that they will cause their own problems. Their freedom is threatened. They feel like they have no choice other than to do this to you. You may be accused falsely. So again, these people may be even accused falsely. Loss of a job, pride, and prestige. Like I just said, these people are going to be losing their jobs. Having to turn their gun in, but wanting to blow their own brains out before they can even do that. Disaster and the accompanying unnecessary suffering could have been avoided. Take action to stop trouble. So had these people just stopped trying to attack you and trying to do all this like unaliving plot against you, had they just stopped, if they would stop, they would be allowed to keep their jobs and continue on. But these people are not going to stop. And in fact, I feel like some of them are looking for you. They're trying to find you. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you definitely have needed to protect yourself from these people. Queen of Swords is like, I will cut you off. You are not healthy. I will cut you off. Right? A lot of conflict and sorrow, and these people shouldn't be causing any fucking more of it. These cops are begging for people to just do witchcraft on them. In fact, I think that this person did do witchcraft. When she still had her gifts, she did witchcraft on these police officers. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. This is the one that I was talking to at the beginning of... No, this isn't the one. This is... Okay. The other one said it was a sneak attack, but this is the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is just reiterating why they're doing this. Someone will try to cheat you, even use illegal means to take something from you. I don't want to keep going into the situation I had police come to my door and threaten me that they were going to have me thrown out of my house and kicked out of where I lived at and shit like that. Because I cried and somebody heard it and called 911 and reported me for being a public nuisance. Lying fucking bitch. But whatever. So this is just showing me that, yeah, y'all are going through the same shit. We're all dealing with hubris, ignorant, dumb, asshole police officers. And there are some cops that are actually good cops. Like I actually met like one of them that was a really good person. But the majority of them are just people that were bullied in life. And that's why they're cops, because they want to bully other people. So watch out for dishonest, deceitful people. Guard your financial accounts. Do not underestimate your opponents. They are powerful. Beware. You may not see it coming till it's too late. This is not a warning for you. This is a warning for them. They are not going to see it coming till it's too late. All right. Any other deck today? Well, I really want to know the time. Well, we'll do the time after this. Some of the Thoth deck. Yeah, and so like literally these cops, if they even think a negative thought towards you to harm you, they will get karma for it. Indolence. Yeah. They can't do anything. Not anymore. Prince of Wands. Hubris activity. Satiety. So these people have been feeding off of you, from what I can see. The Hermit, because you're a hermit. But trust me, if you weren't in the hermit mode and if you were out mingling with these assholes, they would be draining 10 times the amount of energy than what they're draining right now with you being a hermit. Okay? If you interacted with any of these people, you would be drained 10 times worse than what you're being drained by not talking to them and being in hermit mode. I just want you to know that. Science. You could be into science. That could be a great, Princess of Discs. You could be into science. There could be some scientific thing behind, but I do feel like it's more magical. But technically, how science is they consider anything that we don't understand how it works to be the same thing as magic. So the indolence showed me what I need to see. The Prince of Wands, the satiety, the Hermit, the science, and the Princess of Discs. That all right there just shows me that, yeah, I just wanted to check to make sure that these people were not able to throw any more magic at you, and that this magician, the judgment, see, the magician and the judgment are right. So I want to make sure that this judgment is going to happen now to the best of my abilities. And I feel like it is. Okay, so that's what we're going to look, the time cards. All right, so for this judgment to happen and for these cops to learn their lesson, and this ex of yours or whatever, ex-friend, ex-girlfriend, whatever. Or no, let's ask how long until you're in the Six of Wands if judgment's being called now. It's rushing in. So yeah, that gives me all that I need to know of that. Okay, well, it's coming in right now. Howdy doody. And I just want to say thank you for all the police officers that are doing the right thing. All of you that do follow the code, do follow the law, are in the upright, not doing any psychotic murder plots on the general public, not trying to target women, not doing obscene things. I just want to say thank you for actually protecting us. And for those of you that are not, I just want to say, may you get what you deserve, for better or worse. And how many of you stupid cops could have stopped Tupac, Biggie, Aaliyah, and all the other people that we would have loved to see continue on in life? I am calling judgment on every single one of you that knew about that shit and didn't do nothing. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want it to do. Love spell. We rebuke. You've been bewitched. We rebuke every love spell in the name of Jesus, our brother Jesus. Okay? We rebuke that. We ask that Christ intervene on this love spell stuff, whatever this psychoticness is, and get rid of it. Return that to the sender. Yuck. There is nothing more unattractive than some losing ass man or woman that has to resort to doing love spells because they can't get anybody to love them because they're such pieces of crap to themselves and everybody else. Not to be rude. Again, with this weird crap. And I'm not judging anybody that's still trying to get this figured out, right? But if you are confused and you're still trying to get this figured out, don't pull anybody else into your life till you have that figured out. Okay? Because you're just going to hurt a bunch of people by doing that. Well, you're hurting yourself, okay, by not going along with what you and God created for yourself. But whatever, I'm not judging anybody. Just don't put that. See, this is what I picked up on the other day, and it really irritated the crap out of me. Like, somebody that's still trying to figure out their sexuality and then doing love spells on somebody in the collective to turn them into be a LGBTQ plus person when they're not. Naturally, they're not. Okay, they're heterosexual. So I'm not okay with that. I don't think you should be trying to change, like, just because this person may be figuring out what their actuality is, and they may be going from between man and woman and trying to figure out that, doesn't mean that they should be projecting this crap onto you and trying to make you go through that experience, or you change the way, like, this is just because this person wants to change the way that they were created does not give them the right to try to change the way that you were created, period. All right. Someone else, someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. Of course, we've got 3 people right there and a magician. Confession, someone has something to tell you. This confession may come to you at like a weird time. You may be like walking to the mailbox or something and then run into somebody and they may confess something to you. Whatever this confession is, it says someone has something to tell you. I don't know if this is a good thing. Somebody may want to confess that they knew about something was going on, or they were doing something that was going on, or they had some part in it. This is going to be very hard for you to accept this confession because this person caused so much strife in your life. And trust me, them confessing to you is not going to clear up the amount of karma they're going to have to deal with, plus the backlash of this love spell gone wrong. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So again, this confession has something to do with you moving. Give it time. Everything in divine timing lets things flow. I always got to remind myself that. Okay, give it time, give it time. Mercury retrograde. Somebody tried to do something while under Mercury retrograde. I don't think that we're in Mercury retrograde right now, but anytime anybody does magic while planets are in Mercury, this is why people are so stupid. They shouldn't be playing around with this stuff. Especially if you don't have the common sense to look up when you're trying to use a planet's energy to create some shit on somebody else. If you don't look up to see if that planet is what orbit it's in, if you don't do that, you're dumb and you're not even doing magic correctly. Intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later, especially about these people here. And again, if somebody is calling, if these people were neighbors or whatever to you and they keep calling the cops on you, and if you keep seeing very weird, like unmarked cop cars or just weird cops coming around your house, it's because these people had a premeditated murder plot against you. Okay. And so this is telling you that maybe this confession, I don't know who it's going to come to, or maybe it's the universe confessing something to you. It will cause you to want to move, and that move will be in alignment. It will work out. If it's meant for you to move to get away from this situation, then it's meant for you to move. But moving is not always going to be the answer, because whatever problems you have, you take with you. Let go, make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So this is just showing you, giving you more confirmation of what I was exactly just saying, that if you do move, let go of any stress and burdens, because it's not going to be a problem. Liar, be careful of somebody lying that's sneaky. This person's lying to the police, okay? They could be saying that you're a smug dealer, a DRUG dealer. You know what I'm saying? They could be saying, what are the other slanders that they're saying? That you're harming yourself, that you're harming other people, that you are harassing people. I don't see you doing anything like that. Okay. So, these people can burn in hell for the rest of existence. Seriously, until they learn their lesson and stop being such a liar face. This right here, that is a liar face. So we have manifest, tell the universe exactly what to do. These people were doing a love spell. That's been rebuked. I'm starting to finally feel a little bit less nauseated. Somebody's still trying to figure that out. That's okay, but they can do that somewhere else, right? without involving you, because you've already figured yourself out. They don't need to involve you in that. Somebody else, somebody trying to be a third party, somebody trying will give you a confession at some point. You may be moving. That's the best thing for you. Give it time. Again, whatever they did was done under Mercury retrograde. That's why it's back. One of the reasons why it's backfiring so bad. Then listen to your intuition. Never give up on your intuition. Let go and make room for the new beginning, and beware of somebody that is lying to you. Okay. Okay, so we had the Page of Swords in the reverse, Page of Wands. These are two young people. This was that either their mother or friend, or these are all neighbors. Okay, then we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Wands, the Magician. This is who they're seeking right now to do more black magic on you. Most like, I just heard stop. For what? What am I stopping for? Exactly. Shut the fuck up. So again, they should have used temperance. Somebody may even be drowned, like accident at sea is what it said. Then we've got the Knight of Wands, the 5 of Wands in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Swords in the 9 of Swords in the reverse to the death. They cause their own pain. Then the Chariot in the reverse was those crooked cops. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is your energy. The Lovers. This is also your energy. The 10 of Pentacles, right? Also your energy. 3 of Pentacles, a good collaboration. 6 of Cups. This is showing you that if there's anything that goes down in court, you're going to be coming up. Like you're going to be winning. And then you getting public recognition and fame because you actually are the Empress, right? And the upright, the divine feminine. And yeah, you may need to go Queen of Swords on somebody's ass and cut them clear off, like, because they're smiling in your face and calling the cops on you when you walk away. Okay. And again, these people are being haunted and stalked by Papa Legba and Baron Samedi. So that's scary. Haunted person or home. We rebuke all Indian cursing, burial grounds. Please, God, intervene on that. Remove that energy. These people have skeletons in the closet, and they are in the closet. So remember that card that was in the cosmic insight of actuality. Somebody's still trying to figure themselves out. They're in the closet, and they're trying to drag you into that same closet. So you'll be gay with them, but that is not your path, right? Like your path is to be heterosexual in your own thing. And again, you need to use your intuition on who I'm talking to here. But I want you to know that they lost their powers and authorities. They lost their gifts. They're in fear of this. They're under demonic demonic possession, demonic or spiritual attachment because of the witchcraft they did. They have Baron Samedi and Papa Legba up their ass because they were an oppressive person, a vindictive person. This is saying to pay attention to what other people say. People are getting exposed because you're a spiritual healer, a spiritual warrior. You have a real spiritual connection. They do not. They're in conflict. This could be about your job, career. Again, these people are very strange. They're like, basically from past lifetime, not wanting you to make money, thinking that you should not be allowed to make money. And I'm sorry, but no one cares what your thoughts are, not what your thoughts are, but the person that's thinking that you shouldn't be allowed to make money. Why would they be allowed to make money if you're not allowed to make money for what you work for? So again, I rebuke them in the name of Jesus. All right, we're going to do the angel numbers and then I'll let you guys go. So we know that the angel numbers confirm and talk about this situation. But when you see these angel numbers in your reality, you're going to apply what you're doing, what you're thinking about, where you are at that time to the interpretation of this angel number. That will give you a private and separate reading. And then I call back all of my power and energy from these people. 0330, lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 5555, clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced, forward, and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing something, what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Nine, lessons learned, culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. I rebuke this witchcraft and I ask that God intervene on it and return it to the sender and clean it all up for me and the collective. And stop the people shadow banning my channel. 2222, feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. 0808, swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, and auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So we had 0330, lucky shirt, 5555, clarity, 9999, lessons learned, 2222, feminine forces, and 0808, swift action. All right, now we need to do the names. So the names is never to name shame. Okay, this could just be the people involved in this situation, the name of the cops, whatever, name of a judge, whoever. We have Harvey, Randall, Michelle, Miley, George, Emily, Miguel, Alan, Eddie, Elon, Easton, Levi, Harry, Russell, Gerald or Geraldo, Oya, Emma, Eric, Dakota, Ezra, Kurt or Curtis, Penny, Dominic, Luna, Michael, Ariel or Ariella, Tristan or Tobias or Tegan, Gabriel, Jax, Hennessy, Holly, Dolly, Fernando, Eduardo. All right, so we had Harry, Elon, Emily, Miguel, Michelle, Holly, Dolly, Hennessy, Jax, Eduardo, Fernando, Tristan or Tobias or Tegan, Gabriel, Ariel or Ariella, Michael, Luna, Dominic, Penny, Kurt or Curtis, Ezra, Dakota, Emma, Russell, Levi, Lionel, Miley, George, Geraldo or Gerald, Oya, Easton, Eric, Harvey, Randall, Alan, and Eddie. All right. So I want to read a couple scripture cards on these people because I feel very sick right now. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Heal me, Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved, for you are the one that I praise. But the greatest of these is love. The Lord your God will lead you and protect you by every side. Precious Father, I thank for your word. I thank you for your word is medicine in your life to my body. I'm born of the incorruptible seed and of your word. Therefore, my life is sustained in your word in Jesus' name. Pray without ceasing. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled and do not be afraid. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering, yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. That punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. Wow. And the Lord remembered her. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understandings. In all of your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Be on guard. Continue strong in the faith. Be courageous. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I am with you always. And taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. Amen. All right. So thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I apologize. It's a little bit long. I try not to make them this long because I'm not always feeling that good. So let's just pray for each other. I pray that this situation gets cleared up for you, for me. Okay. Know that I am eternally grateful for all of your support, your well wishes, your donations. There are links in the description box if you want to support me on Patreon or become a member to this channel. You get extra readings that nobody else gets, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for liking this video. I appreciate that so much. Please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live so you don't miss out on any of the messages that Spirit has for you. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you, and know that you are blessed, okay? Blessed and protected from this situation that was a monster. And yeah, just know that these people are going to get their karma. The help is rushing in now. I mean, it's taken a long time, but it is here. So yay. Okay. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. All right. I'm sending you air hugs, loves. And if this was your first time, welcome again. If it's not your first time, still welcome. All right. Peace be with you until I see you next.